Starting a stream on YouTube requires so many more buttons than starting a stream on Twitch. I gotta press like the start streaming and then the go live and then the other go live button and then it tells me that it's failed. Please tell me it's working. Please tell me it's working. But hello, hello. Hello Calamity, hello Pluvium, hello, hello. I see the YouTube emotes still aren't really working in chat box, but that's fine, whatever. Hello Daphne! Thank you for the post you made on Twitter earlier, even if I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, regardless of the thumbnail, I know I didn't update it because I don't know how to use YouTube, so I'll just do it after the stream. I'll just change the thumbnail later. We are not doing anything to do with Duolingo today. We are going to be working from a textbook of mine. Hello Justy. I got the chat on screen in literally 3 different places and they're all at completely different speeds. So I just have to keep using all 3 so I can have the highest chance to see a message as soon as possible. Music volume's too loud? Oh, sorry. Turning music. There we go. Is that better? I mean, I'll be switching to, what's it called? The, like, Hololive backing music stuff once I actually leave this page. So I'll make sure to doubly get it right on that page. Hopefully that's better. But yeah, we're gonna be using an actual textbook that I used when I went to a fast track Japanese course at a university in my country. I was about to say which one, and then I realised that would not be a good idea. But I found a PDF version of said textbook, and that's what I'm going to be scrolling through, and then I've put some of the pages in Sai so I can actually do the exercises. But if you guys want to follow along, I'm only going to post this once because I don't know if it's allowed. But this is the link to the PDF that we're going to be using today. So if you want to do it along with me, then do feel free. But it's a really good textbook. I know that may be a little bit of a weird thing to say, but it doesn't just teach like the basics of language. It does also talk about like culture, and unlike Duolingo, it actually teaches you the grammar rather than just being like, we're going to expect you to know how sentences work. So hopefully everything's going to be good. Oh yeah, I am trying to use Live 2D. If there are any problems, I do apologise. And obviously my Live 2D wasn't working very well earlier. Hopefully it is now. Yeah, that's everything. Let me head over to the other page where I think I have everything set up correctly. I hope I have everything set up correct. How did I just click? It's fine. Okay, 1 second. I'm a very not scuffed cat. Obviously. No links at shut up, Calamity. Hello Carbon! Hello, hello! How's it going? We're vibing. I'm back in my 2D form. My default form. And we're gonna be studying, but like real studying rather than Duolingo studying. Because I do not respect Duolingo. I'll say it. I do not respect it. So yeah, this is the PDF that you're seeing now. Is the volume better now, by the way? Is the volume of the jazz mix a better volume, or should I adjust it again? Dukazed? Cat Sensei studying? Yeah, something like that. Sounds good to me so far? Okay, nice. Well, let me know if I need to change at any point, but hopefully it'll be good. So let's just open up this page. So, a lot of this stuff above we don't really need to read that much. It talks about like the things that have changed in this edition. There are 4 different exercises, well, 5 different exercises. We can't do this 5th one because there is a CD that comes with the physical textbook if you buy it. But for copyright reasons, I don't really want to play the CD. So we won't be doing listening exercises according to that on stream. But I'm sure people will probably find them on YouTube. It just, since this is now this is an 8-year-old textbook, it should all be pretty easy to find, I think. But yeah, so there's 4 different types of exercises that we can actually do, and I've got Sai open in the back here to be able to fill them in. I'm trying to be organised. There are different characters in here that they introduce us. This book is completely, all of the Japanese is in kana. So if you don't know kana and you want to follow along with this, you might want to open up a hiragana and katakana chart so you can read. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a bit better. There we go. That should be okay. So yeah, all of the names and everything is in kana. There'll be no Japanese in English or Romaji. So we have Sumisu, Mike Smith, an attorney, Chan from Hong Kong, works in ABC's Cell Department, Green, Sasaki, Kato, and Nakamura. Fortunately, it doesn't do any kanji to us in this book. I believe it doesn't go on to kanji until book the 2nd book, which I don't own. And depending on how this goes, we'll see whether I get it. I have no idea how this is going to go. Whether this is an effective studying strategy. Oh yeah, Suzuki, Takahashi, and Yamamoto. So I still didn't manage to find my textbook that has all these notes, but unlike Duolingo, this actually teaches us all the grammar. So Japanese nouns have neither gender nor number, so unlike Spanish and French and German and basically most Latin languages, we do not have to remember that a chair is a girl and a car is a boy, or whichever way round everyone likes to do it, because no one can actually agree on whether they're male or female or neuter. Like no one can agree. But we don't have to worry about that. Japanese is nice and just simple. Verb comes at the end of the sentence or clause. So, watashi wa Nihonjin desu. I am a Japanese person. And then watashi wa Kyoto ikimasu. Ikimasu being going. So I am going always goes at the end. Which is what I was trying to do earlier when I tried to speak in Japanese earlier. I tried to say that I'd never, the game of Kirby I had never played, because that's kind of the order you have to do it in. It's easy in Italian to figure out if a name is female or male. Oh, that's because you have like the a or the o at the end, right? Like O endings are masculine and A endings are feminine or something? Man. Gender, number, or personal subject does not affect the other parts of the sentence. Japanese is very modular in my experience, which is nice. At least in formal Japanese. I don't know how it works in like informal Japanese, but in formal Japanese it's very modular. Verb conjunction only. I don't know what the word conjunction means. I'm not really clever enough for this, but it's fine. The present form and the past form. Japanese adjectives, unlike English ones, inflect for tense, present and past, and mood. The grammatical function of nouns is indicated by particles. Particles is another thing that I didn't like the way that Duolingo did. It doesn't really teach you. It doesn't really teach you particles and stuff. It just kind of gives you them and kind of expects you to just like know them. Not a fan. So Tokyo de is so de in this case is at. It always goes afterwards. So that's a fun fact actually. You guys know the anime Attack on Titan? This is the only one I can think of off the top of my head, so I'm sorry if you hate Attack on Titan. Me too. Shinjeki no Kyojin actually shouldn't get translated to Attack on Titan. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's actually, I'm pretty sure, it's Attack of the Titans, which is the complete opposite meaning. It's the Titans attacking, not the reverse. Because the belonging of no as a particle goes the opposite way around than English. And then what does this say? This is it jugo? Yeah, jugo is 15, I think. Ni Chi-ni? Oh god, I think I should have practiced my kana reading a little bit better before the stream. Then we got affirmative, negative, answer, negative, example. Eat, adjective. Na, adjective. And this, okay, some of you who have been around for a really long time actually might remember some of this. I did a stream ages and ages and ages ago. It was the result of my endurance stream back at the end of 2020. I did a Japanese learning ASMR stream, and this is the page we went down. So this has some handy phrases that are good to just know in general. So, ohayo gozaimasu for good morning, used until about 10 AM. Konnichiwa, which is hello, or also can be known as like good afternoon, because it's used after 10 PM until AM, even until sundown. So konnichiwa is used in kind of the afternoon, and then konbanwa is good evening. Why are you dog champing? What are you dog champ? What are you dog champing at? I don't even know what emotion that's supposed to be because I can only see the words. I can't see the actual I can't see the emotes. We got oyasumi nasai, said at night before going to bed and when partying at late hours. Sayonara, goodbye, and then on more formal occasions one uses shitsure shimasu. Can I not dog champ then? Hold on, let me look up dog champ. Let me look up dog champ real quick. Is that? Hold on, is there a problem with my mic? Am I just talking quietly? Have I messed up my settings? You should tell me this kind of stuff in my actual chat where I can see it. I don't really want to turn... I can hear you fine. Okay. As long as it's fine now. I can hear you okay? Okay. Just you trying to give me a heart attack? Swear to God. Okay, sorry, let me search up dog champ real quick, just so I know what emotion I'm supposed to be feeling. Okay, okay, that's dog champ. Okay. It's like a pug, but a dog. Then we've got Dewa, Ja Mata, which is well then, which is said informally when parting. This was one of the things I really hated when it came to Duolingo, because they didn't let me use them interchangeably, even though they literally use the same thing. I'm not mad, I'm actually very mad. But yeah, this is just like all the different things. I remember in my textbook, the way that I practiced hiragana is that I tried to transcribe everything in Romaji, but then that ended up looking really bad, because then when I looked back at the pages, they would just have all the Romaji above it, and I wouldn't actually even have to read the hiragana. But yeah, most of these are pretty well known. Stuff like itadakimasu and sumimasen, do itashimashite. So it's split into, I can't remember how many units off the top of my head. I think it's 11 different units that all focus on different things. So the first one is meeting people, which is, you know, kind of important. The way that this book is kind of structured is for people who are planning on going to Japan very soon, probably for business purposes. And so the book is definitely very it's more focused on teaching, number one, the formal way to say things, the formal ways to behave. It will talk about there are some parts that talk about the fact that you when you take a business card, you need to take it with both hands. And you can't just like tuck it in a back pocket or something. You have to put it in like a special like holder, or else you're rude. You can't be rude. That's rude. So talks about the particle. This is the kana for ha. As a particle, it's actually pronounced wa. Which is why when you see watashi wa written, it's always written watashi ha, but please do not say watashi ha, that doesn't mean anything. So, and ha singles out the noun as the topic. So when you talk about yourself, watashi wa, that means the topic is you, or you can talk about, I don't know what the word. You can be like nekoa if you're talking about a cat. I think you can use it for places. Basically, that's the main topic of the conversation. That's normally what comes first. So what you're talking about is the most important thing. And then noun 2 is then identified, and the phrase is concluded with dis or desu, but you don't normally do the on the end. Normally it's just this, and you just pretend the U isn't there. Topic is usually the person or thing the sentence is about. Topic is often the same as the subject, but not necessarily. So noun 1 wa, noun 2 desu ka would be how you ask a question. You would be like, is noun 1 noun 2? And then you can either reply hi noun 1 wa is noun 2, so hi, and then you just say the same sentence again but just cut off the ka. Or you can say no by saying iye. Make sure to hold the e for iye, because if you say iye, that means home. That just means home, house. I hate that. It's also very, very close, ine, which means nice. So that's a fun set of really similar sounding words that absolutely is going to kill when it comes to listening, but yeah, it's fine. But yeah, to say no, so it's ie, and then noun 1 wa, noun 2, and then de wa arimasen or ja arimasen. So this arimasen, I think it says it slightly earlier, I think, or maybe later. No, maybe later. Yeah, there we go. So we have the different endings for sentences. So in the present form, des is. So watashi wa purity desu. I am purity. Purity is me. In the present time. Then dewa arimasen is not. So right now is not. Purity wa inu dewa arimasen. Purity is not a dog. And confirm, I'm not a dog. And then you have the past form ones, which is deshita. You'll normally, I think a lot of people used, there was that meme, I'm not sure that's the word for it, but basically there was the whole thing where people did the introduce yourself to a song. A lot of people finished off that by saying like, this was purity deshita, like in the past tense, because you're leaving. And then it's actually dewa arimasen deshita. You literally just stick the deshita onto the end of the present form. This Duolingo update looks lame. Shut up. Shut up, Para. Duolingo sucks. You need to get used to it. You need to get used to the fact that Duolingo sucks. This is a real textbook. So yeah, the example here is Gure, who's parish. Do I really have to call you Dio here? Alright, Dio. So yeah, Gure-san wa bengoshi desu ka? So Gure-san is obviously he's the topic, he's the subject of the sentence, and bengoshi is attorney, and that's kind of his job. So they're asking, is Gure an attorney? And you can either say hi, bengoshi desu. You don't have to, because the previous person already said Gure-san wa. You don't have to say hi, Gure-san wa bengoshi desu. You can. The context already fills in the fact that yes, he is, because you're replying immediately to this person. Same applies to saying no. Ie bengoshi dewa arimasen. He's not an attorney. So Mr. Gray, the subject of the sentence doesn't need to get mentioned again unless there are multiple subjects or you're talking about multiple things. And you need to make sure that you're clarifying you're talking about Mr. Gray. So hi, virtually the same as yes. Yeah, virtually the same as no. Intonation rises on ka. So when you add ka on the end of a sentence, it turns it into a question. But you need to make sure that your pitch raises at the end. Technically, you're supposed to do this in English as well. When you ask a question in English, you're supposed to go, oh, is it? But some people don't. And some people make every single sentence go up at the end of their sentence, which is not how it works. But yeah, so ka, dareka, always supposed to go up. Intonation is apparently quite important in Japanese, which is why it's also very important that you listen to Japanese while you learn Japanese and not just listen to other English speakers speaking Japanese, which, is normally pretty easy. There's a lot of VTubers who speak Japanese who are Japanese, and there's a lot of anime which is in Japanese. It's not like we're surrounded by a lack of Japanese media. So. Yeah. So the omission of the topic is when it's obvious. You can just remove it. ではありません or じゃありません is a negative form of this. じゃ is more informal than では, otherwise they are the same. Yeah, take that Duolingo. Get punch Duolingo. Oh, what if I did a die for a sec? I'm sorry, Para/Theo. Maybe if you were the world's strongest, you would not have Wi-Fi problems. So, Mr. Saki introduces Mr. Smith to Mr. Takahashi. Let's get rid of the translation real quick. So Sasaki-san says, Takahashi-san, getting his attention. Kochira wa Sumitsu-san desu. I believe kochira is like this is, here is kochira. I present to you. Smith-san wa ABC Fuzo no bengoshi desu. So Smith-san is ABC Foods. Now this is a company, in this case ABC Foods. But he is the attorney of ABC Foods. Sumitsu-san wa ABC Foods no food. Yes. Please tell me you ate and you're not just gonna be like, food match? And then this is Smith-san, Smith saying hajimemashite, which is a common greeting, kind of like a how do you do? It's a hajimemashite. Hajimemashite is used on first meetings only, I believe. You only say hajimemashite the first time you meet someone. If you say hajimemashite another time, that's gonna reveal that's gonna say that you don't remember them. That can be kind of rude. Don't do that, please. Smith-san desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So, it is nice to meet you. I look forward to working with you. Kind of sentence. Then Takahashi says hajimemashite back. Nozomi. What if you don't remember them? Then I guess you're gonna say hajimemashite, and they're gonna be like, we already know each other. So yeah, this is Nozomi Depato. Depato being obviously, this is in katakana for the English like department, so like a department store. And no, and then he is Takahashi from Nozomi. He's not saying his job, he's just saying he is Takahashi of Nozomi department store. And then he says yoroshiku onegai shimasu as well, to be polite. It's a very polite exchange of pleasantries. And then they have all the vocabulary here. So san is obviously, I love san. I love, honestly, Japanese really have it all figured out. Like, you use san, but literally anyone. Doesn't matter if they're married or not. Doesn't matter if they're a boy or a girl or whatever. Or if you can't tell, you can just use san. You can just use san. It doesn't matter. San works for everyone. I like sans too. Nah, of course it gets everywhere. Do feel free. Obviously, I'm not the greatest teacher in the universe, and a lot of the things I'm saying are trying to like solidify them in my own head as well. But if you need me to like re-explain anything, please do feel free to tell me. This is meant to be learning for all of us. I am learning by teaching. You're learning by asking questions. I don't know. Kochira is this one. So this person, this here is a person. I know some of these things in class. Yeah, well, I hope so, because this is literally the first module in this book. So I kind of hope that your class has hopefully taught you the things that are recommended to know first. Wa, obviously, again, that's the particle that denotes topic. Des is am or be, that basically important word. ABC foods, which is ABC foods. No, which is the of or possessive apostrophe s. Bingo sheet is an attorney. Our teacher doesn't really go by textbooks. He said he doesn't like them. Your teacher is right and wrong. Textbooks have their place. It's not good to rely only on textbooks, in my opinion. But I'm not an educator, so my personal opinion is that my teacher, when she was teaching us, she used a mix of these books and her own personal Japanese experience to teach. Unfortunately, I can't use my personal Japanese experience that much. I'm trying to what I know, but because I'm also learning at the same time, obviously I'm having to use the book as a bit of a crutch. But yeah, hajimemashite, how do you do? Yoroshiku onegai shimasu is pleased to meet you, or please treat me well. Nozomi Department, this is the other fictitious company, so your ABC Foods and Nozomi Department Store. Department, obviously being department store. Takahashi-san, so san is a title of respect. Do not use it after your own name. Do not refer to yourself as Para-san, Purity-san. That's weird. It's you just refer to yourself as yourself without an honorific. I mean, you just don't really use particles at the end of your own name. But I guess I would call you Padakun. Yoke. No. Then kochira Sumith-san desu. This one implies this person here. It's a polite way of saying this person. I don't know how to impolitely say this person, but it's fine. Damn it, my cover was blown. You never had any cover. You never had any cover. You can't pretend. You can't pretend that. Watashi wa Sumith desu. So yeah. Especially in conversational Japanese, watashi, I is hardly ever used. Anata is similarly avoided, especially when addressing superiors, in which case a person's surname followed by san is used. So anata, saying you in Japanese is mostly a relatively rude kind of thing to say. Anata is probably the politest. And then one of probably the least polite ways to say it would be omae. But please don't do that to someone you're trying to be polite to. Please do not call someone you're trying to be nice to omae. They probably will not appreciate that at all. It's common practice to refer to someone as either their name, san, or their job, or kind of their omae. as either their last name or their job or kind of their position relating to you. So senpai, sensei, kohai, like those kind of things. Particle not attaches to nouns, and the noun not combination modifies the word that comes after it. So not is belonging. So Takahashi belongs to Nozomi department store, or he works for them. It's a very possessive way of saying it. Japanese customarily give their company name and position when being introduced, which is often why when you go to, if you ever watched any of the Japanese VTubers, they will often introduce themselves, even if it's obvious, as being I'm Polka of the Hololive Productions, or Kuzuha of Nijisanji. Like they will often say the company that they are with. Hey Kalo, how you doing? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Mods. How do I remove? Remove. Okay. One of them's not even on my... One of them I can't even access. Can't get rid of the other one. Okay, this is fine. Hello Kalo. Hello. And hello Dan as well. It is para. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, Kalo. It is absolutely. Alright, what was I doing before, Wait, hold on. The name of that bot, how is it... Okay, listen, sorry for going off topic, but how is it online strips without clothing? How do you strip without clothing? What are you stripping if you're not... Are you stripping off your skin? Are you removing your skin? Bro. Seek help. Anyway. Ignoring that, intrude. It's a pretty different kind of spam than you get on Twitch, huh? Anyway, free... Can find out bit. No, parrot. No. How been? I'm on. You're almost done with your degree. I'm happy. I've missed the egg has been missing from the Cozy Cat Lounge. It's good to see you again. I'll add it to my list. I knew there were bots on YouTube. I just didn't know they worked like that. We'll be back soon. Yeah. I mean, take your time. Good luck with the rest of your degree. I'm sure you're gonna do great. Then yoroshiku onegai shimasu is used when being introduced. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu is usually combined with hajimemashite. Also used when taking one's leave after having asked a favor. Yoroshiku means well and is a request for the other person's favorable consideration in the future. So yeah, yoroshiku onegai shimasu is more of a please treat me well, but it often gets translated into English as pleased to meet you. But it's more of a please treat me well in the future, or as we go forwards. It's time for exercises. Not physical exercises. Many missed all. You're a good killer, don't worry. The cat bed is still sitting in the corner by the fireplace as always. Being kept warm for your return. Alright. So, this has different, this is not the greatest, scanning job in the universe. Nice, I can't study. It's nice I can't study a bit over break. Or I can study. Do you mean I can study? Is that a typo? But in this very hard to see map, we've got people labelled and we've got countries labelled. Oh, I can. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you meant, but I was like, hold on. So we have one is Nihon, so Japan. Two, where's two? Two is China, which is Shugoku. Three is Deutsche, Germany. Four is Igirisu, England. Five, America. And six is Australia. No, we're not giving you the answers. These aren't the questions yet. Let's see the questions in a second. And then we've got 7. Thai? I think that says Thai. I believe it says Thai. Takana. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's Thai. So Thai is 7. And then we've got 8 is a person. Nipponjin, Japanese person. 9, Chinese person. Shugokujin. So it's all the names with just the word jin afterwards. Vocabulary, so we got, I already went through them. But yeah, jin adds person from, or eon. The United States eon. And then we got the occupations. So this is what we're gonna need to do the exercises on the next page, which is why I'm reading them out. So we got this person is a bingoshi, a lawyer or an attorney. We have a kisho. I'm sure it's something. Help. And then a gakusei, student, and a engineer. Fortunately, plenty of them sound quite like English. So key sentences, we got watashi wa Smith desu. So I'm Smith, and then Smith-san wa ABC Fuzu, bingoshi, ABC Fuzu no bingoshi desu. So is an attorney with ABC Foods, and then kochira wa Nozomi departo no Takahashi-san desu. Alright. So using those, we then have the exercises. So, what are the questions? So we have to state each person's, we have to write every person's nationality in the right boxes. So we need to write that Hoffman is from Germany, Miss Brown is from England, Miss Lin is from China, and Mr. Takahashi is from Japan. This is where we get to see how bad I am at writing. Oh god, please don't look at my stroke order while I do this. Fortunately, because it's the first exercise of the book, they are very nice to us. It's for Mr. Smith. No, this is in English. Come on, Para. Or is Mr. Takahashi? No, the example is Smith. Right, let me just make sure this is good. Yeah, this is a good pen size. So fortunately, it's actually given us the answers on this side because it's not expecting us to know them, because this is the first exercise of the book. So I know a lot of the time you're just trolling when it comes to this kind of stuff, so don't worry. So the first person is Mrs. Hoffman. So oh god. Oh god, please don't let any Japanese people come in and see my terrible handwriting. So Hoffman San. Also imagine not following the Shut up, Para. I bet you don't. I bet you don't. So Hoffman-san, what? Listen, as long as it's legible, no one has to know. No one has to know how I wrote it. Do you? Because I'm cool like that. Hoffman wa, and then it is Deutsche, because she is from Germany. Writing. Oh god. This. Miss Lynn looks, yeah, her eyebrows are very... She's scheming. She's gonna cause problems on purpose. To be fair, she's a student. Students are mean. Students are evil. In this household, we know what students are like. So the second person is Mr. Brown, who is a secretary. So again, the subject is bu. Wait, this is bu. This is Lindai Kirai desu. Rin-san dai kirai desu. I can't believe we've already found a rival in this book. That took no time at all. Brown-san. Oh god. Then what? Doesn't deserve. I mean, to say. But you still said Mrs. Why did you give the English form of why did you give the English form of the formalities? And Mrs. Brown is a secretary, which I believe is again another English loan word. Oh no, wait, no, she's a Igidis this. Oh god, please don't let any Japanese people see my handwriting. Please don't let any Japanese people see my handwriting. Please don't let any Japanese people see my handwriting. And it says, Brown-san wa Igidis desu. So Mrs. Brown is a secretary for, well, we're not caring about jobs right now. We're just caring about where they're from. The next person is apparently Para's rival now. Rin-san. I'm gonna send my Japanese teacher this. Hey, what specifically do you want to send them? My handwriting? Are you gonna get your teacher to criticize my handwriting? Please. I don't think I'll be able to. Oh no. Oh no. Paris teacher, please don't roast me too hard. Handwriting on a tablet. It's difficult, you see? You see? Anyway, Rin-san. Rin-san wa she is from China. She is Chugokujin. Yeah, that's a long word. Man. Oh god. How does this work on such a small scale? How does anyone write in Japanese? Super small, it's really hard to read. And write Jean. Oh, I didn't do. Oh, I messed up. I just said that Brown was England. Miss Brown is now England. They're not English. She's just the entirety of England. And that's why we do exercises like this. Let's see. There we go. So, Rin-san wa Chugokujin desu. And the last one is oh, that try it again. Can't talk with the handwriting, still need the boxes. Wait, so you saying I have better Japanese handwriting than you? Man, you were criticizing me? Kahashi-san? What? You get the hang of it, to be honest. I mean, this still has a dotted line for me to write along at least. So Takahashi-san wa, he is from Japan. He is from Nihon. I'm gonna have someone better criticize you then. I mean, you don't have to. You could just let me live. You could just let me live. With my terrible handwriting. Yes. There we go. My wonderful handwriting. So we have Hoffman-san wa Doitsu desu. Doitsu-jin desu. Brown-san wa Igirisu-jin desu. Hi, Job! Hey! How you doing? It's good to see you again. I hope you're feeling better. Then we got Rin-san wa Chugokujin desu. And Takahashi-san wa Nihonjin desu. And here we've got, so, oh god, this is a really small writing. Oh shit, I hope you're being treated for it, and I hope you're on the way to recovery now. That's rough. Please take care of yourself. That's a nasty one. I've heard about people with that. It is not ever nice. But yeah, Yeah, Bengoshi is an attorney slash a lawyer. Hello, Ani. We have a Hisho, which is a secretary. A Gakusei, which is a student. Engineer, engineer. Hoffman, Brown, and Nin, which are all surnames. And then it's the exact same for occupations. We don't know Mr. Takahashi's. We don't know his job. We know he works for Nozomi Foods. We don't know what he does. He could do anything. He could just be money laundering. He could be the Yakuza. Ani, shut up. Oni wa Nezumi baka desu. He's a VTuber. He is a VTuber. Michan. So yeah, the way that the jobs work is the exact same as the way the countries work. Literally, just nope. Is that the wrong layer? Oh, have I pressed a button without realizing? Hello? Why is this missed? Oh, right, layers, okay. That's why. So we got Watashi no Nezu, very smart. I'm not sure any of that was right. I'm gonna clip that scribble and say it was you trying to write in hiragana. I don't think you can clip me. I don't think you can clip me on YouTube. If you're gonna get some criticism on my writing, at least make it my real hiragana, which this is becoming a mess. So again, Hoffman-san wa she is an NG me I hate katakana, I hate katakana, I hate katakana, I hate katakana. Purity notes. You can't use the not particle there. That doesn't make any sense. That means that's. I'm pretty sure you can't put the. No. You haven't indicated what the. No. No. Honestly. Tara, I'm gonna hunt you down and kill you. Don't test me. Watashi wa Tsukiri. You know what? Close enough. And then we got Brown, Sam, Wa, and she is a secretary. He sure. I need to make that smaller. And then a tiny little yaw. Just a very small yaw as a treat. And this. Honey, I'm gonna beat you up. Enough gremlin from me. And then the last one is Lin Jama. You guys aren't even using particles anymore. I don't even... Man. Green. Literally, we literally talk about particles and you guys can't even have the decency to use particles in the weird shit you're saying. Ga. Who. Say. This. Particles are only a figment of your imagination. No, those are floaters. I can promise you, particles are very real. And they're coming to get you. And also, they exist in English. So, you can't just pretend this is a Japanese thing. You know the word "are"? That's an "of." Those are both particles. Enjoy your luck, Magnus. Thank you. Like electrons? Oh wait, no, but electrons aren't a figment either. I know you use words. Okay, you know what? You didn't use any particles there. Understood. Only think. Understands. I applaud you for managing to cut out every single particle from your English. Good job. Let's go back to the page. There's some people who are drafting on this. I will check it out after stream. Thank you. Right now I'm sharing my browser, so I can't look at other things. Were those all particles? No, you all the things you said you removed. All the particles you removed them from what you said. Alright, second exercise. Make up dialogues following the pattern of examples. Substitute the underlined words with the words in parentheses. So this so you need to ask and answer what someone's nationality is. So in the example it says Smith-san wa America rin desu ka? So Smith-san, is he an American? This is the order it goes in. And then the response is Hai, America rin desu. Yes, he is an American. So it's gonna be interesting. This requires a little bit more brain. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not, because all of the examples are correct. Okay, that's fine. It's the start of the book. It's the start of the book. They're gonna make it nice and easy for us. Sumi-san is a potato? No, give me that in Japanese. I know what a potato is in Japanese, and I'll give you a point. Sumi-san wa. What's potato in Japanese? This is what I really want. I want a Japanese dictionary. I need a dictionary. Is it just potato? I swear to God, if it's just potato, I'm gonna lose my mind. No. Jagaimo. Smith-san wa Jagaimo desu. He is a potato. I feel like be quite rude. Alright, so we've got... Oops. So the topic of the first one is whatever the hell her name was. Hoffman-san. So Hoffman is the subject. Hoffman-san wa. You gotta denote that Hoffman is the subject of this question. Potato is the cornerstone of the balanced high starch diet. I mean, I love potato. I love potato, but I feel like calling someone a potato is not. Alright. It's normally taken as a rude thing. So Hoffman-san wa, and they're asking, what's wrong with my stroke order? Why? What did I get wrong, Para? What did I get wrong with my stroke order? I'll beat you up. Taken to eating potatoes like an apple because of... No, you can't just... Oh no. Oh, please don't eat any green potatoes. Did finish howl loop. Sorry, what? You're gonna have to try that again in a language that someone can understand. Oh god, this is such a... Did it finish the whole loop? Whole loop in what? The what? You write on a fucking tablet in Japanese. Anyway, so this says Hoffman-san wa Igurishijin de... No, it doesn't. Doitsujin desu. Seriously, try... Oh no, I know. Potato is a pomme de terre, which is a apple of the earth. No, so no, I know what you mean, but that doesn't mean you should... That doesn't mean you should eat potatoes like an apple. I have a tablet like you. I'm only fetus. Or you can at me when you have a tablet, and we'll see your handwriting in stroke order while on a tablet. Anyway, so correct. Hi. Well, you cook them. You're just taking like bites out of boiled potato like that. Also, you say that like people don't just eat raw potato. Like some people just literally. Some people literally. My dad. My dad. I'm not gonna hide it. I've seen it. He's just taken bites out of potatoes. When I have leftover baked potatoes after a barbecue, I'll put snack on them before they go cold. Oh, yeah, that's normal. Imagine doing that. Cringe. I'm not asking anymore. I'm not asking questions about people's potato eating habits anymore. I have no questions. Deutsche Jean this. And we don't need to say that we're talking about Hoffman-san because it's already very obvious by the fact that we're replying to someone asking, is Hoffman German? That we're talking about Hoffman. We're not talking about anyone else. He already needs 40% more cheese. I don't have any. I don't have any cheese. 40% extra cheese of 0 is still 0. Have you tried deep fried potato on a stick? Oh, you mean like the accordion potatoes? I haven't tried them, but I really want to. They look really nice. Where you have them on a stick and they like swirl around the stick. That's why one day I will have one of them. I love potatoes. Right, so Hoffman-san wa Doitsujin desu ka? And hi, Doitsujin desu. Right, next one is brown. think they should have made this more difficult by potentially getting their questions wrong and having to make it so we would correct it, but maybe my brain is too big. Baked potato. Shut up. I've been eating potatoes since before you were born. Shut up. I've been eating potatoes before you could even perceive potatoes. Fetus. So brown sun. What? Oh god, this is gonna fit even worse. Oh shoot. Hold on, I don't know what you just said to me. What the fuck did you just say to me, Lil? I'll have you know I'm trained in what the fuck is the copy pasta? I'm translating what you said to me. I'm not having to write it in. Well. How dare you! Cotto待ってください。ちょっと待ってください。花はまだ生まれてもいないほど若い。Just playing Tetris 99 again after maybe 3 months. KO'd 30. Oh Jesus Christ. I'm not sure what's happened. I don't know what the results of the current poll are. But we might be playing Tetris next Monday on Twitch. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure what's winning the poll. It's either going to be... Okay, it is currently Tetris winning, but it's very close. It's... I can't copy and paste that. Yeah. Tough. You're gonna have to... One day you can come back to this VOD and translate it. I'll say it again for you, so you can come back. 腹はまだ生まれてもいないほど若い. There we go. I said it slowly for you. I said it slowly for you. Don't worry. YouTube VODs never go down. So maybe when you learn Japanese, you can come back and you'll be able to understand. I'm gonna send it to my teacher. If you can't even write... Oh, you're gonna send my VOD to your teacher? Oh god. This is fine. Anyway, Brown-san wa... Oh god, this is even worse. I promise my handwriting is better on... I promise my handwriting is better when I'm using paper. I'm a better judge of like how much space I have. Oh, music. I'll go with the lo-fi and chill mix. And don't X to doubt me. I can write very small in my textbooks. And then the answer is again, hi. Yi. Yigi. Ri. Su. Jin. Desu. Okay, that Su is a little bit fucked up, but it's fine. How much kanji you know? Like, off the top of my head? Not that much. I don't know much kanji. I'm not very good at kanji. I know like a couple. Normally, I can't really write them, but like when I see them, I can recognize them sometimes. But yeah, I'm definitely not passing the Japanese language proficiency test for sure. Anyway, it's fine. Kanji isn't introduced until book 2. I don't even start writing watashi. Yeah, no, kanji is kind of my weakness. I'm a big fan of the furigana. They have a habit in Japan of writing, like sometimes what you can find is when you have a kanji, you'll find like a little version of what the hiragana of the kanji next to it, so people who can't read kanji very well can read it. I appreciate these. Can't wait till I talk Japanese to become real anime girl, yeah. You're planning on becoming an anime girl? That's unexpected, but alright. My sister probably knows about 300 k. Oh my god. Yeah, at some point, I hope I can learn. I hope I can get the hang of kanji. But kanji is really tough. Rin-san. Oh, no. Why have I got a comma? Rin-san. Wah. Oh god. I mean, maybe using kanji here would make my life easier, and so I wouldn't have to spell out so much stuff. I know 2000 kanji. You do not know 2000 kanji. You do not. No. You don't get to use Google Translate as your brain. Jean. Yeah. Purity is already an anime. Yeah, you fool, I made Google Translate. Yeah? Name Google Translate's best top hits. No, don't worry, Para doesn't know 2000 kanji. I would not be surprised if Para knew a little bit of kanji though. Given that he is lucky enough to actually have legitimate school classes that teach Japanese. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I can't even lie. That's classified. Fake. Which way does the comma go? Where does the comma go like backwards compared to English? Hey. You know English? I wish you would type in it more often. Oh no, it's too big. I need this to be a tiny U. Just because your name on YouTube is Dio does not mean I'm just suddenly going to change what I refer to you as. Unless you change your Twitch name back to Dio, then I'm just gonna keep calling you Para. And maybe even if you do change it to Dio, I might just keep calling you Para. Like, you made your bed, now lie in it. Para knows English since when? Nah, despite all his trolling, he's more intelligent than he lets on. I'm convinced he turns his brain off for my streams. And everyone else's streams. Since 1987. You weren't even born in 1987. Back in my day. Your day was like literally 10 years ago. And then the last one is... I saw the bite of... Oh my god, shut up with your Five Nights at Freddy's BS. Unbelievable. Takahashi-san? What? Being smart and being intelligent are different. Takahashi wa ni on. Oops. Don't mind my handwriting. Nihon jin de. This sentence really went to shit with my handwriting. It's fine. I'm not even gonna be saving this later. Like this document. Me when I see people. Shut up. You try and do this. Imagine when you'll be all purity talking with Chad's born into. I mean, I'll still be here. I'm planning on making this mortal form of mine live forever. So I'm going like. I'm sticking around on Earth. You guys have got a VTuber until the end of time. People are gonna be like, oh my god, VTubers are so like the 21st century, and it's gonna be like the 24th century, and I'm still a VTuber. No one can escape. Just me till the end of time. Who's streaming? It's me, bitch. That's who's streaming. I'll become an immortal life form, and then I'll never stop streaming. I will literally stream 24/7, and it's going to be wonderful. Hi, Nihonjin desu. It's gonna be weird though. Someone's gonna be like, I was born in 2997, and I'm gonna be like, what? Wouldn't mind being with purity till the end of time. Well, yes, yeah, as long as you keep coming to my channels, then you are stuck with me until the end of time. Upload yourself to the internet, stream forever. I don't joke about this. I want to. I will. If the technology becomes available, I will. I will become a digital existence. Alright, so we got... I was born... Oh god. It's such a weird thing to read. You're like 4 years old, Para. You're like 4. Man. Sumi-san were... not having basic needs. Exactly! Not having to sleep, not having to eat, not having to drink. Oh, wonderful. Hey, 6-year-olds can speak slightly better than Goo Goo Gaga. They can't speak well. Or 4-year-olds. They can speak a little bit better than that. Okay, so in this case we have Risawa engineer desu ka? And then someone saying, iie, bengoshi desu. In this case, it's cheerio, mate, off to the That's definitely not how a 4-year-old talks. So we have the downside of uploading your internet stuff to the internet is power uploads. There are worse fates. There are worse fates than that. We got Buran. What? Okay, what job shall we ask if she has? Let's ask if she's a VTuber. VTuber. Yes, ka? Is Brown Sun a VTuber? Yeah. Brown Sun is not a VTuber. Ask if she's married? That's rude. Well, maybe not, but I don't know how to ask if she's married. Just look if she's wearing a ring. Yeah. If she is a... he's sure, which is a secretary. Yes. You can... I mean, you can... I mean, you can kind of do that in the Western world as well. But it... Did you know someone hired a young man hired a young woman to play Elden Ring with him for a week straight? So someone hired some guy. I think it was that much, and it was a lot of money as well. Hold on. Man rents for Elden Ring. Yeah, there we go. He spent $20,000 to have a young woman play Elden Ring with him for 40 hours. Was she better than him? I don't know. Apparently it was worth it. Apparently it was worth it. And apparently the girl did enjoy playing Elden Ring. And apparently he's going to pay her again when the next big game is released, and they're going to play together again. Man, humans are weird. Why you want to hire a cam girl? Just get a VTuber. Oh, if you pay me $20,000, I will absolutely play Elden Ring with you for 40 hours. For 20,000, that would literally change my life. As long as everyone, yeah. I mean, you can't really complain, can you? 20,000 for just playing a video game. We love to see it. What if it was Fortnite? For 20,000? I'd do it. $20,000 is a lot of money. Like that would significantly change everything. Like 20,000 is more than I got paid in a year of my last retail job. PayPal cash stream elements. Thank you. SE Pay. It's in the description. Thank you. Be debt free and then it would literally make but no. Okay, if anyone wants I'm just saying it's an option. Anyway, Anin-san What job shall we give her? What job shall we ask what she has? They're gonna be college. Oh God, please do not pay. What if I paid for you to move to Canada with me? I don't think they'd let me in. Normally they only let like skilled workers and stuff move countries, so I don't think they'd let me into Canada. And also I would probably starve to death in Canada. Be a pretty hilarious way to find out Paris actually. Oh my God, terrifying. But also I'd be like, is that your parents' money? Swear to God. If I get asked for the money back because Paris' parents found out, that would be a bad time. So the means let's ask if she's a sensei. I gotta remember how to spell this. I gotta remember how to spell sensei. I know say. No, wrong thing. Say. I knew it, and I kind of know it in kanji better than I do. What's it called? I know it better in kanji than I do. Hiragana. Yeah, I just put 15k in my savings account, so I don't have 20k anymore. And that's good. Having savings is important, but oh my God, that's a lot of money. I tried to keep savings, but man, things do cost money. I'm currently waiting for the tax man to get back to me because they sent me a fine for not doing my self-employment assessment when they told me that I didn't need to do a self-assessment, and then they sent me a letter going, hey, you need to pay £100 and you still need to do your self-assessment. And I've sent a letter back to them like, hi, you literally told me I didn't need to. And I'm currently waiting on their response to me. You're my tax man? I'm going to beat you to death. In Minecraft. I already do my savings and holy shit, drop. I'd be calling, putting my boot down. Well, if they turn around and tell me that I still have a fine, then I would prefer to wait, because if they don't clear me, here's the problem, right? There's that I'll both get that fine of £100, and I still have to do my self-assessment, which unfortunately I actually can't do by myself for that first year, for the 2019 to 2020 year, which is the one that I had to file for. No, it was 2020 to 21. So I'll have to pay a solicitor, not solicitor, an accountant to do it for me, and then I still need to pay the money to the tax man. But I shouldn't owe anything because I didn't earn that much in that first year. Because I only started streaming in September. Mr. Beast give me them. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I see those videos on YouTube like, we gave $10,000 to a random streamer to see their reaction. Please, Mr. Beast, notice me. Please, Mr. Beast, notice me. Please, Mr. Beast, notice me. Please, Mr. Beast, come into my stream and drop $100,000 on me as a prank. It's just a prank. It's just a fun prank between friends, you know. A fun prank. Want my business card? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go American Psycho on us? Please don't go American Psycho on us. Right, sensei desu ka? I got distracted. So, Rin-san wa sensei desu ka? Oh, my handwriting really degraded at the end there. I don't know what that is. I mean, good. I think American Psycho is an 18 movie. It's about a businessman who kills people. Ansem! Hello, hello! How you doing? So, yeah. Rin-san wa... So we don't need to write the Rin-san because we're obviously talking about Rin-san, but she is not a sensei. She is a... to say... I know I am right. Oh my god. Gakusei desu. And my hair around here, not getting any better. This is fine. So, Brown-san wa VTuber desu ka? Iie. He sho desu. So, secretary. Is Brown a VTuber? No, Brown is a secretary. And then, Rin-san wa sensei desu ka? Iie. Gakusei desu ka? Oh god, no, not just gakusei desu. This isn't, we're not firing a question back at them. Gakusei desu. So, is Rin a teacher? No, Rin is a student. But she has a mean enough expression that she definitely could be a teacher. Ask and answer whether someone is of one nationality / occupation or another. So this is giving a multiple choice. So Smith-san wa America jin desu. Ikirisu jin desu. Oh, America jin desu ka? Ikirisu jin desu ka? So is Smith an English person or an American person? Danny! Hello, hello! Are we doing well? I hope work is going well. I hope it's not too stressful. But thank you for popping in. Hey, hi! No, don't worry. I'm always around. I looked at a couple of streams a little while ago of yours as well. Because saying things is for people who aren't lurkers. But yeah, thank you for popping in. Good to see you. Right, so what do we... So we're saying Takahashi-san is, so Sanwa, so is he, well, he is the subject. Seriously, this is such a small space to write this long of us. They didn't even fit this sentence on that themselves. So we're asking, is Takahashi-san, is he a Japanese man or a Chinese man? So we gotta write ni on taking off and then trying to settle back. De no, wrong. Desu ka? Or comma the other direction. Chu. Am I even gonna be able to fit this on this line? Chu. Ko. jin desu. Yeah, we can fortunately fit it. Desu ka? So, Takahashi-san wa Nihonjin desu ka? Chugokujin desu ka? This is such a mess. And the answer is, fortunately, I don't need to write Takahashi-san again. It's just that he is Nihonjin. Nihonjin desu. Nihonjin desu. There we go. So yeah, we've got stating everyone's nationality, which is simply a name is nationality desu. Then state someone's occupation, which is just name is occupation desu. And then name is nationality desu ka is a question. And then hai and ie with the confirmation where you just repeat the main part of the sentence, or the correction where you say what they actually are instead. Or if you think you already know the answer, you can start listing. So, purity wa. I can't think of any. I can't think of any jobs other than the ones that they've literally put on the page. Also, what for salary man? I'm like, isn't that like basically the most common job in Japan? I don't even really know what that means though. What is a salary man? What does he do other than make a salary? What does he do? I don't know what he does. Okay. There are more as well, but I don't think I'm gonna fill them in the same way I have been. Salary, like money, paycheck, salary. Salaryman or office? Oh, they're just office work. Okay. Just another way of saying that. I see. Yeah, let me bring this back. I'm not going to do the rest as like writing. I'm just going to respond to them. So responding to a self-introduction, make up dialogues following the pattern of the example. Anime side characters. Oh yes, the background characters, of course. Very important. You can recognize them because they are wearing a suit and tie and have no other Yoshikage Kira was a... Wait, why does that name sound familiar? Yoshikage Kira? Oh, is it JoJo related? Why would you set him off like this? Why would you set him off like this? No! Anyway, make up dialogues following the pattern example. So we've got Hajimemashite, ABC Fuzu no Smith-san. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So he's saying it's nice to. Oh, it's a JoJo character. Man! There you go. There you go. There's your dose of JoJo for the day, Para. Make sure not to feed him JoJo references after midnight. I'm afraid of what he'll become. And then the response is Hajimemashite. What the fuck does this say? Hold on. Okay. Barin Motors no Hoffman desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I'm still really bad at reading katakana. This is Berlin Motors, apparently. Makeup dialogues following the pattern. So he says, Harimashite ibisi fuzu no sumishi-san. Mukate kuru no. ちょっと待ってください。ちょっと待ってください。ちょっと待ってください。Oh, you're. Oh, for God's sake, more JoJo. Stop feeding him JoJo references. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So, Harimashite. So in my case, I would say, Sieshalen no purity desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Because I am purity of Sieshalen. I have no idea how you would begin to write Siesha in katakana. I don't even want to think about it. I barely know how to say it in English. I have no idea how to say Siesha Lane. I know how to say lane. Lane. But Siesha? Do they even have half these? You could stop calling it Seahorse Lane. Anyway, what are the examples they're giving us? Anata, harimashite. London Ginko, London Bank no Brown this. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So Brown-san is saying that she is from London banks, the banks of London. And then this one says, Hajimemashite, Nozomi Fuzu. No, Nozomi Departo even. I can read, I promise. No, Takahashi. Takahashi again. Desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I do recommend probably, either owning these textbooks. Barclays? No, the Bank of London. The Bank of London is their own thing. There is a specific Bank of London, I believe. I think they're the one who like mint the money. I'm not sure. How old is this textbook? It is 8 years old. Why? Why? Are you insulting my textbook? So young. My textbook isn't allowed to stream without supervision. I got an updated textbook. I mean, you probably... Oh, it has colour. You probably have like a whole different series of textbooks. Also anime, for examples. Well, Para, listen. Bright colours and nice pictures are only typically used in works aimed for children. Anyway, so we have introducing different people. Yes, Para? What's the problem? So we've got Kochira wa, that's smug face. Listen, I have to make up for the fact that I couldn't pull a smug face with my 3D model earlier. As a child though, so it makes sense. It does. But the fact he's insulting my textbook. I have to clap back. So yeah, kochira wa, so this person is barin motas no Hoffman-san desu. Kochira wa ABC Fuzu no Shimizu-san desu. Also, my textbook better still is if you find me the PDF for your textbook, I'll go through that too. Don't test me. I'll do it. I'll go through every textbook. I'll go through every Japanese textbook. I'll go through Genki. I'll go through all of them. Kara wa kodomo desu. Hai. Kara wa tottemo how do you say tottemo umarai desu. So in the examples we have kochira wa London Ginko no Hoffman-san desu. I use Google. Why do you need to use Google? That, come on, do you not know kodomo? Often you'll also have ko, the first part of kodomo, put onto the end of certain names to denote that someone is a young something. But hanako is often the daughter of someone called Hannah. But people just call me Little. I'm Japanese. Gaki. Yeah, that's definitely more accurate. Oh, in Japanese. I'm not. I don't know, Para. That's kind of sus. It's kind of sus that you would so defensively say, "I'm not little, by the way. I'm 6'1". Still a gaki though. Kochira wa. Yep, I'm tall. Okay, come on. 6 foot. 6 foot is. I mean, it'd be tall if you were a girl. But you're just kind of normal height. Silence inside. I don't know. I actually don't know what average heights are. I have to be honest, because I'm not a human, so my height is. I just picked a random height and went, yeah, sure, I'll be that in a human form. And turns out I'm slightly short. But in my other forms, I'm like 22 foot tall, so don't you call me. I'm not an insect. I can punt you to the moon. I will. Anyway, kochira wa who is this person? Tokyo Daigaku. Gojira. Not Gojira. My tallest form, I mean, in my tallest form, I'm still bigger than that because I am not perceivably I'm literally I literally can't measure it in my largest form. You don't get to win. Not compared to me. Who else have we got? Kochira wa Nozomi Departo. Wow, my TOS. Oh, Miss No. Anyway. Nozomi Departo no Takahashi-san is listen to the CD and fill in the blank based on the information you hear. Alright. Guys, I'm gonna test you. Okay? Okay? Write what you hear. You gotta write it in write in English. Okay? I'm gonna simulate how it sounds. Because CDs always sound like this. They always sound like really fucked up. So let me just make sure that carbon. This may be YouTube, but I can still kill you. I can still kill you here. Don't test me. Don't test me. I can do it. Alright. Alright, what did I fill in the blank. What was the word? Is there music in the CD? I have no idea. I just don't want to get in trouble because it is technically owned by a company. I think it's already slightly bad enough that I'm showing their textbook on stream. I do not understand. Okay, I'll play it again. More slowly. Sumitsu-san wa bengoshi desu. There you go. Listen, I heard. Shut up, Para. Shut up, Para. You can write it in Romaji, hiragana, or in English. You can translate it to English if you know what to translate it to. Yes, I'm going to be obnoxious and I will not move on until we've got this. I need like countdown music. I need this to be tense. Can you say it one more time? Yes. Sumitsu-san wa bengoshi desu. Let me do it without the hands in the front of the mouth. Sumitsu-san wa bengoshi desu. I'll accept Romaji, hiragana, or in English translation. Preferably English translation, because we have heard the term a few times today. Smith-san is bengoshi. It's probably not when you learnt in your lessons. This has been one from this book. An agent of the Matrix? Bengoshi is not an agent of the Matrix. I think. A salaryman. No. Bengoshi is a attorney or a lawyer. So Smith-san wa bengoshi desu is Smith. Mr. Smith is a lawyer or attorney. Good job. Good try though. Good try though. That was my second guess. Maybe I'll try and like all these little vocabulary sections. Maybe I'll try and put somewhere so like people can write them down as like notes and stuff. Problem was close. um, is a lawyer an agent of the Matrix? I don't know. I don't know about that. But here we've got anata, which is you. So watashi is I, anata is you. Barin Motors, Berlin Motors. Rondon Ginko, Bank of London, with Rondon as being London, and Ginko. This means I gotta pay attention now. Cringe. Well, we've already been going for 2 hours today, so we're gonna pause at the end of here. Now we got Tokyo Daigaku, which is obviously Tokyo, and Daigaku is a university or a college. But yeah, I'll put these somewhere. I'll make like an extra section in the Cozy Cat Lounge or something for the vocabulary. Won't be going over all the kanji this time. This book doesn't even have kanji in it. They don't start teaching you kanji until book 2. Because remember, this is Japanese for busy people. This is for people who want to learn the basics of being able to speak the language as fast as possible. And once you know the basics of the language, that's when you can start filling in my opinion. I just learned how to spell fictitious. We're learning English too, let's go. Japanese for dummies. It's more like Japanese for businessmen, but go off I guess. But yeah, give me a second, I'm gonna switch back to the other page, so one moment. But yeah, I will put these little vocabulary sections in the lane somewhere and hope I don't get in trouble. Right, 1 second. You see that in corner? What? You saw what? Oh, I see Jojo there in corner. No, you don't. There's nothing Jojo here. Look. There really isn't. Meow. 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 Okay. Cool. Thank you for coming today. I can't read anyone as usual. Take care. I will try and continue these every what's it called? Every Wednesday night. Thanks for Japanese lesson teaching me things. Yeah. Reading our minds, yes. Hold on, let me look at Twitch real quick. If you want to find people who are online currently, Autumn is online playing Ori and the Will and the Wisps. We've got Kai playing Skyrim. We've got Havoc playing the coin game. I don't know what that is, but alright. So there's a lot of people online right now. No close to understanding Japanese, but thank you, Bluefium. Right. Let's see if I can correctly end the stream without like breaking YouTube. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I will see you tomorrow for art and stream readers. Make sure to, in the meantime, get some water, get some food, and get a sleep. Get sleep. That's, yeah. Alright, good night.